Hello everyone. Now we are going to see about the structure and functions. So I have three programs to do here. For my first program is to create a structure to specify the data of a customers in a bank. The data to be stored is the account number, the name and the balance in account. There are maximum of 200 customers in the bank. So I have to write a function to print the account number and name of each customers with the balance below ₹100, and if a customer requests for withdrawal or deposit, it should give a form. In this form we should have the account number, the amount and the code, which will be 1 for deposit and 0 for withdrawal. So let's see the program. So I have bank. So here I am defining a customer structure in which the public functions are the account number, the name, the balance, and I'm taking the input like the account number and the balance and the name, and I'm checking if the balance is less than 100. It will give the person with minimum balance his name and his account number. Now for the slip generation, I'm taking if press 1 for deposit and 0 for withdrawal. If the user presses 1, it will ask the account number, it will ask the amount of money, and it will add the balance with the amount. And if the user is pressing 0, so it will ask the account number, the amount of money we want to withdraw. If the amount is greater than the balance available in the account, then it will print a message that there is insufficient balance and it will break. And if it is not, then it will deduct the amount from the balance. And if the user presses anything else, then the default will work, saying to check the input. So I'm doing this only for one customer. So let's see. So it got compiled. So the account number is suppose 123, the balance is 45678, the name is A. So I'm depositing, so I'm pressing 1, and the account number again is 123. Amount of money, suppose I'm giving 100 rupees. So it is done. My second program is to raising a power number n to power p is the same as multiplying. So we have to write a function called power that makes a double value for n and an int value for p and returns the result as a double value. And we have to use default argument of 2 for p, so that if the argument is omitted, the power is omitted, the number will be squared. So let's see the program. So here I am creating a function that is power with double n and integer p. So it will take the input, both the number and the power. When the power is greater than 0, it will multiply the number with n and the p will be decremented. The result will be returned. And in power I am giving the default argument p as 2. So let's see the program. So let's compile it first. So it got compiled. Now let's run the program. So the number is suppose 4 and the power is also 4, so the result is 256. Now for another instance, if I give the number as 4 and I don't give any the argument like the power, if I'm giving some constants which are not allowed like a variable, then it's simply doing the square of the function. So let's see the third program, which is to write a function called swap that interchanges two integer values, and we will use function overloading here, which will work with all the other data types. So in my program I will use only integer and character type of data. So I have created two functions with same name for function overloading, that is void swap. First one, it is integer type, so it will change after swapping, it will print. And the second one also void swap, and it is type of float. I'm taking input the two numbers, I'm sending them to the functions, and I will print, the function will print the swapped values. So let's see. So it got compiled and it is asking for the integer numbers. Suppose I'm giving 12 and 34. It is showing the values after swapping, that is 34 and 12. And it is again asking the float numbers. So the float number, suppose I'm giving 4.7 and 87.9. So it is